Hi everybody. Okay, so I was like taking down notes and writing things, and because I want to say this right and I want to get it right, but then I was like, that's not me. I'm not a note taker. I just kind of get on here and speak from my heart and just be as honest and caring and supportive as I can be for everyone who either supports me or watches or asks questions. Support, 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 support. That is what I am doing this for. I am seeing a lot of different things happening right now when it comes to mail order dentures. First of all, I am not openly and actively taking sides with any one single person out there struggling or not struggling or whatever the case may be, for whoever pops up into your mind when I speak that statement. Not here, not on this video, not coming from me. I just wanted to go over some of the things that I feel about the whole mail order system. Okay, here we go. I believe that if you are going to be a new denture wearer, I don't feel that mail order is a good path to choose in the beginning. And the only reason why I say this is because there is a vitally important step that cannot be done while going through the processes for an immediate denture. And that step is the wax try-on, okay? It can't be done. If you have teeth in your head, I had 28 still, okay? If there are still teeth in your face, you cannot do a wax try-in. A wax try-in is done in the denture process in order to figure out bite and shape and fit. It is vitally important. It's a very, very important step. And we can't have that done. Now, that being said, you need a more one-on-one relationship with your dentist or denturist during the very delicate time of extractions. And I say that because with mail order, you can't just, you can't just call them up, or you can't just like pop in and say, hey, this wonky thing is going on with my mouth, and this is hurting, and that's going on, and it's not fitting. That relationship does not exist. Do they respond after a few hours, a few days? Sure, I'm sure they do. I have heard that they do. But what I'm saying is that one-on-one relationship does not exist. So, and we all know that when you first get your teeth extracted, you're going to have multiple scenarios over an entire year time span, okay? So your gums are going to shrink. Some may get some infection going on. You might have some sinus issues, bone loss, bone spurs, have to take bone down. I mean, there is a lot that can happen after extractions. And mail order, they are not able to keep up with your processes throughout immediately following your extractions. And that's kind of hard to get a good fit on something that, I mean, not only do they not know what your mouth is going to look like after extractions, you don't even know what your mouth is going to look like after extractions. And I do know that I've heard and seen a lot of dentists and denturists in the community and the world. They hate immediates. And they hate immediates for that reason alone. And it's because immediates take a lot of time and effort and communication throughout that entire year. I mean, I see my denturist on like a regular basis, and thank God, because if I didn't have that option, I'd be just as pissed off as everyone else out there right now, And I'm seeing a lot of people who are so frustrated and angry And you know what? They also have a right to be. They have a right to be upset. They have a right to not be happy. And I'm going to support them too. I am not here for one single person. I am here for as many people as I can be here for. If someone's having a problem, I am gonna be empathetic. I am gonna talk them through it, and I'm gonna ask questions, and I'm going to give advice, and I'm going to do all I can to help them. I certainly will not bash them. I'm not gonna bash you. I'm not gonna say, well, you know, why can't you eat why can't you eat a sandwich? I was eating a steak. And I just did this math today because somebody had commented on my steak video, and it kind of blew me away. I was eating steak at 2 months and 28 days after my extraction. Everyone is different. We are all different, you guys. All of us. We come from different backgrounds. We have different genetics. We have different bone structure. We have different mindsets. We're all different. And that's why it's very important that we remember that when dealing with people, whether it's on Facebook or YouTube or, strangers, or we're all different. And when I say that, I'm also including all the mail order dentures out there. I mean, if you have had a great experience with them, that's wonderful. Of course, share it. I think it's amazing that you share it. You need to share it because it gives people hope, And if you're having a bad experience with them, share that too. Because it also reminds us that we are all human. I mean, do you guys get that? We're all human. Pick a mail order company and just know that there are humans running that, And throughout the span of our entire history on Earth, us humans make mistakes. We make a lot of mistakes. No one person on this earth, not one human, I should say, on this planet is perfect. We make mistakes, they make mistakes, and it's okay to acknowledge that. By not acknowledging it, to me, that's just like, living in a fantasy. And I live in reality. And I know that there's going to be, I've said it multiple times in my videos, good, bad, and ugly, It's a mixture of a lot of things that goes into this process. It's very delicate, and it's just a very delicate process. So just have love and compassion for each other, you guys. If someone's upset over something, help. Try to help each other. We don't need to bash each other or say, well, I've had an amazing experience. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. It's great that you've had an amazing experience. We love that you share that amazing. It gives so much hope. But at the same time, for those who are struggling, help them, Help them and ask questions and give advice and care, just care for each other, because we're all human and we all make mistakes, whether you're making dentures or you're a denturist or you're a dentist or you're just an immediate denture wearer or you're a permanent denture wearer or you're not a denture wearer at all. Just human kindness, we can't just completely eliminate the very thought process that, every company's perfect, because they're not. I ran a business. I was a federal contractor. I'll be the first to tell you I wasn't perfect. I learned a lot of things along the way. And by learning things, that means mistakes were made throughout. I'm not perfect. No one out there is perfect. But some of the hate I'm seeing going around, and just God, it breaks my heart. It absolutely breaks my heart. I'm not going to ignore the fact that someone is struggling. I'm not going to ignore the fact that someone is upset or hurt or angry or confused or happy or ecstatic or, I mean, pick an emotion. I'm not going to ignore any of it because I'm here to help. And I wish that others would just help, And I'm not trying, and I am not bashing one single person or one single company, or I don't care for one more than I do the other. I have no experience with these companies whatsoever. I can only speak on my experience as an immediate denture wearer myself and what I have went through. And like I said, it's a delicate process, and I believe that if you are a first-time denture wearer and you plan on having your teeth extracted and immediates placed, I feel that you really do need that more one-on-one communication and relationship close by within your community to have the best experience possible. Because without that, I mean, it's so important, And even if not, let's say, you've worn dentures for, 10 years or 20 years or 30 years or whatever, however long you've worn them. I don't know, because see, my mom, she's been wearing dentures for a long, long time, and she got new dentures. Her dentures were like 30 years old, but she got new dentures, and I mean, it was a fairly easy process for her, actually. And that, again, that's my experience, and I have actual experience in that. And I would think that it would be easier for those companies to work with the mouth that the bone loss is done and the gum shrinkage is done, and kind of what you see is what you get sort of thing, And that, to me, that should be like cut and dry, pretty simple process. But understand that they are human. No matter what scenario you go with, they're human, They're going to have amazing clients who have amazing experiences, and they're also going to have clients who have had horrific experiences and things didn't go as planned. But that's called being human. It's run by humans, you guys, all of it. And we have made mistakes for centuries. Centuries. I mean, as far back as any writing in all of history, we make mistakes. But regardless as to what kind of mistakes we made and how often we make them and how many happy and dissatisfied, it doesn't matter. It's about support, you guys. We need to support each other. Plain and simple. Just support each other. And I know I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for this. But you know what? I speak my heart, and that'll never change. I am old and set in my ways. I'm an old lady and I'm set in my ways. But, sometimes people don't like the truth. Sometimes the truth can make people angry. And that's okay too. I'm going to support you too. That's what I'm going to do. Whether you love me or whether you hate me or whether you follow every single video just to give me a thumbs down, thanks for the support. I love you. I'm going to love you and I'm going to support you, and I'm going to do all I can to help in any way possible. Good, bad, ugly. Because with this experience, be prepared for all of that. Good, bad, and ugly. Okay? I'm a happy denture girl. I changed my video name to that because I am. I am genuinely happy. I am happy with the choice I made. I am happy when I smile. I mean, hell, sometimes I'll just walk by and, I'm walking by the bathroom and I'm just like, as I walk by. I'm happy. I'm happy with what I have. But damn, there have been good, bad, and ugly, I will acknowledge every single one of those emotions and moments because they exist. And if you act like they don't exist, you're delusional. They exist. Be prepared for them. And on top of being prepared for them, help them through those moments. You guys helped me through so many moments. I mean, go all the way back to the very first video. I can't even begin to thank you for the love and support. I mean, without you guys, I'd be pretty pissed off too if I didn't have that support. Support, you guys. We have to support each other. And, you know, if you have nothing nice to say, then don't say anything at all. You know? Just support each other, you guys. And laugh along the way. I mean, because I'll be the first to tell you, if you can't laugh at yourself, then, well, you're in trouble. Because, you know, it's quite an experience. All right, I'm not going to go on anymore. I just see a lot of this happening lately in the community and with friends of mine and strangers. I have no idea. And I follow other videos, you know, and I do look at those comments, and I do read through the comments, you know, and I try to help, you know. If I read a comment that I could see, well, maybe let me ask her this, and then let me see about that, and then let me suggest this. I think it was on one of Spider Liz's videos. I was just talking to a girl a couple days ago, you know, on off, on off, on off, on off. You know, she's responding and I'm responding, and just help each other, you guys. Whether it's on my video, on your video, on somebody else's video, just help each other. Just help each other, you know? All right, that's all I want to say. Pam is getting her immediate process done today. So, yay, Pam! Everybody, you know, support her. Support each other. Happy, happy, happy. Good, bad, and ugly. They all exist, you guys. No matter where you're coming from. A denturist, a dentist, a mail order system, good, bad, ugly, humans throughout. Okay? All right, you guys. I love you very, very much. I hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you again. I have no idea. But I love you guys very, very much, and I hope you have an amazing, amazing, supportive, loving, caring, thoughtful, kind day. Love you all. Bye-bye.